All right, so we'll call the order at 6:08. And should we start maybe by just approving the minutes? Everyone get a chance to look at them?
Good.
Yep. So moved.
Seconded.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against them? All right, so we'll approve the minutes as written. Could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jake Russell. I just bought about 6 acres on Christian Lane. And then Pam and Tim Wilcox, or Caroline Wilcox. They were the original owners. They were Kitchen Garden.
Yeah.
They sold their business to 2 people there. They had a couple satellite acreages. And I graduated from Stockbridge. I worked for the Hilltown CDC up in Chesterfield, and I've been looking at land for a really, really long time. And 6 acres felt like a really good place to start. And I I got the money to buy the land, so I figured I might as well. And I'm excited to do some cool stuff on there. Want to do chestnut trees and some diversified veg, and all of the, like, I'd love to do the no-till stuff, but I mean, it's got to be viable. So yeah.
Well, welcome.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And do you live in town? Just
I live in Northampton right now.
no.
Yeah, but depending on how things go, I'd like to come out here. Yeah.
Great. Well, this is the Whately AgCom. Few farmers, few retired farmers, and just talking about a few projects we're working on. The renovation of the garden at the elementary school is something we're tackling.
They were telling me about that. That's you guys were before, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You gonna just kind of sit in and tune into the meeting tonight?
Yeah, I don't need
Okay.
to. I don't need to say anything really.
No.
Make myself known, I guess.
Yeah, well, let's make sure we get you sort of listed on our, I know we're gonna review our sort of buy local paint. I think we could make sure we get your contact info.
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be great.
Are you gonna have stuff this year, or what's your plan?
So I'm gonna do a little bit of. I'm leasing the land to Kitchen Garden right now still. So they're gonna do some plastic tomatoes on there.
Yep.
And then once they get all their stuff out in August, then I'm gonna put in my chestnuts and they'll overwinter. And then I'll start being into real production next season. That's my plan. Please.
That's cool.
Great.
Oh, I'm psyched.
How long does it take till you get chestnuts?
A while. So yeah,
30 years later.
yeah, right. So no, they'll start producing something at like year 5 is the plan, and then once the canopy's filled out, year 15 is when they hit their like peak, and they'll go for however long chestnut trees live. But yeah, I want to do some plums as well. And then diversified veg in the lanes is my plan. Just exactly. Yeah, so get some trees in there, get some perennial. No, there's, food hub opening up in Chesterfield, not Chesterfield, Covington, and they're gonna help you share the kitchen for like value added stuff, so. I mean, so I work for the Hilltown CDC, and if you guys have any stuff you wanna throw into value added products, like if you grow tomatoes, you wanna turn tomato sauce,
Yeah.
or, we're doing a blast freezer, I mean, it's supposed to be a really, really big resource for farmers in the region. So, hopefully that'll be open. We're hoping by December of this year, but with the way things are going, it probably won't be around until like next summer.
Yeah, sure.
So once, when you guys are harvesting in the summer of 27th, then I'll probably be soliciting people, asking them, hey, do you wanna come and turn your things into canned peas or, canned things?
Where's that gonna be?
It's in Covington, so
That's
it's a
at
bit
the
of a drive.
school.
Yeah, it's a Birch Trails.
Sweet.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm Eric, by the way. We've been emailing back and forth.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Eric, dude, go Bronco.
Bob Rico up there.
Yeah, no shit. All right, yeah, good to meet you, man.
I just put it together. I was like, wait, Jake Russell is talking Hilltown CDC.
Yeah, no.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. You know, I was gonna meet you next week anyway. but-
Yeah,
Sweet, man, sounds good.
All right, well, welcome. Apparently, we're a friendly group.
I told him you were.
Yeah.
Are you still in items unanticipated?
Well,
Because I have something.
sure, we can, did anyone zoom in? Are we- No.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay, okay, I just wanted to tune into that. Yeah, we can, before we get into it, sure, Amy, why don't you, talk to us?
So myself and the librarian Cindy are doing a summer reading series, and our theme is planting and agriculture this summer. And we want to do a touch of tractor day for the kiddos. So we would like to recruit. I don't have a solidified date yet. But trying to talk to everybody and see if we can get as many tractors as possible. But by tomorrow. Sweet.
What's the day again?
I didn't solidify the date.
Oh, okay, but you think it'll be like a Saturday morning?
Oh, yeah, it'll be a weekend.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we,
And if we get, like, if we only get a few, we'll do it at the library, but if we get a lot, then we'll probably look at a bigger venue like Burley or something like that. I would love to get a lot, but, you know.
how many kids are in the program?
We have not, so we're just putting feelers out right now. We haven't put out any advertising for the summer reading program or anything like that. We just kind of put our wish list and our program together, and this was one of the things.
Okay. Well,
But just a heads up.
sure, cool, well, we can stay tuned into that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hours.
Oh, yeah.
that's it.
that's it. That's all
it?
I got. Also, I just wanna say that Doug is a national treasure, and he, built a raised bed garden for a gentleman who is disabled, and we installed it yesterday. And
Nice.
it is he's in a wheelchair, and, it's accessible for him, and he's
Wow.
very
I
excited.
was excited.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Growing some good stuff.
So I really appreciate you.
Sure.
That's it, that's all I got. Thanks, everybody.
Bring the tractor.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too.
All right, so, I don't know, I mean, I've got down, we should kind of come up with a plan for the garden on Saturday. It seems like we've got a handle on the sort of tools that we need. And you think somebody's gonna bring a skid steer?
Yeah, I mean, I could call him again. He probably forgot 10 minutes after I talked to him.
Sure, I mean,
Where he is, but
I could come with I mean, I'm a mile up the road, I
Yeah.
can come with a tractor and a
yeah,
bucket.
I'll just call him and tell him to be there to lend a hand.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay,
Probably best to not rely on.
yeah, okay, all right, well, I can be there for sure, and I'll bring a yard of that spent potting soil.
Yep.
If we needed, a tiller. You know, the timbers for the beds, the ground cover, I'll get that there. Yeah, and I mean, if we gotta run to go get a drill, or we gotta run to go get a shovel.
Yeah, I'll bring a bunch of hand tools, stuff, clippers and.
Tim can take charge of the Raspberry project with some helpers. I think it'll just happen.
Yeah.
So, if anyone has any more specific thoughts about, I mean, the trees, we might have to follow up at a later
Yeah, I
date.
think once you have the irrigation too figured out, if we're gonna tie those into it.
Right, yeah.
I don't think those would take much to get in the ground.
Okay, so that, I think
there at 9 o'clock, you said?
9 o'clock on Saturday at the elementary school. Yep, that'll be the time to get together.
Hopefully they
The
get
Saturday.
volunteers.
Yes, yep. And I think the idea is it'll kind of be wrapped up by noon. I'm gonna try to, if I need more, I think I'm gonna need some more time to get the triple set up over there. But it doesn't all have to happen at the same moment. And Bill, you're gonna bring those beds?
Yeah, I gotta come together,
Okay. Good.
and also I'm gonna bring, according to the Vigo people, and I think we talked about this last time, I'm gonna bring some sticks and things, actually prunings from the orchard.
Okay.
You know, that, and And I'm gonna cut down some ornamental grasses, which you go in there, or anybody bring us some leaves, I don't have leaves. But leaves aren't absolutely necessary, I think I'll bring enough stuff that, bring it up 6 inches or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right, well, I think we've got a good foundation there for Saturday. I'm probably not going in the right, is this copies of, this is your letter, Mike? that you wrote?
Oh, no, there's no letter because,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't wanna go out of order on the agenda if it's important to anybody, but nobody's zoomed in here, so.
We can do this now if you want, that's fine, it's,
Okay,
so these are just. So upon starting a letter, I'm assuming that Judy just didn't wanna wait. And
so the background on this?
yeah, so this is the amendment that Grant came up with before I even made a letter.
Okay.
So I'm assuming Judy got in his ear pretty quickly.
Yeah,
This is for the amendment.
Yeah.
Taking
Oh, careful.
agricultural land into account.
Yeah, so. And we just had our meeting last week. Last Tuesday, that was open to the public, et cetera, and that's gonna remain open until, do you remember, the 28th?
Well, the 28th has to now be changed,
Oh,
cause did
yeah.
you get the recent?
I
email?
did, yeah.
Yeah, so as of now, it's like gonna be like May 12th, I think,
Okay, yeah.
from what I've seen, because April 28th lands on election day, you can't hold a public hearing on an election day.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, so yeah, it's now everybody just has to come to an agreement when to meet. I think the next will be like May 12th, don't quote me, it still has to be determined. But this will then get ready for town meeting for June 2nd. So everybody, that's the continuation time, and then they will review it more, during town meeting,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't see anything in it. After our meeting last week and JP Kennedy was there. So he brought up a lot of good points, like there is, you can't just. You can't foresee every circumstance. You know, if this battery storage is uphill from you. You could be half a mile away, it could still contaminate, you know, like there's just certain. So the 300-foot setback to me seems more than enough, DEP's is 250, if it exceeds that. He
So,
said we can still present a letter supporting it, seems like kind of a waste of time to me.
so this is to,
That's the proposed amendment. To what we had already. I don't know why it's called an amendment, even because we haven't passed anything at town meeting yet, but that's,
right,
I'm still less than a year into the planning board, so.
yeah, it's just a draft.
all right, so
Yeah,
this,
it's an amendment to the draft, I guess.
Oh, well, the draft.
Yeah.
It's the draft.
Draft it. Yeah, you can get lost and stuff, but
Yeah,
this is what they're proposing to add. I thought it's pretty well written, it's pretty straightforward.
Mike, is there somebody beating the door down to cite something like this in town already?
No,
Why even do it? Why don't we just say, can't do it?
well, you can't say,
I'm a pro solar guy, but
you can't say you can't do it because of,
the state,
so, well, yeah, so, and that's the hardest part of this, is that the state. Has now come out, because there's certain towns that have already passed the best bylaw. Previously had the Attorney General approve it, and then now the state has come out, and most of those are gonna get. Thrown in the trash, they're gonna have to start over, you have to at least meet what the state says. So. That's why Grant tried to kind of push this, I believe the states came out on the 31st of March. So you're trying to match up with what they have. And there's certain areas that you can be more strict. But
right, but you
like
can't
with the
just,
aquifer region and the, you know, the town water, things like that.
but you can't just come up with a network of reasons that
No one can be
eliminates
here.
every
Right.
location in
Yeah.
town.
it seems to me that maybe all towns in this Commonwealth, but so certainly, Whately or any of the others that are thinking about doing a bylaw like this, that our local fire department, the personnel should be trained in how to fight a fire like that or deal with
Yeah,
it.
they would, JP said that. So they have to get some, they would have to get some assurances from him or, by him on what's being done, how they're doing it, what units they're using. He also made a pretty good point that he thinks the evidence shows the technology is gonna get bigger and safer, if that makes sense. Like your battery in your phone is very dense, but dangerous. And the bigger they are, the safer they are, the materials are safer, so.
I guess I missed the last meeting, but did you guys go over like what so this is something that may happen in the future with these solar fields where they would get a battery?
Yeah, or they can just put a battery storage in, it doesn't have to be where there's solar.
So there's nothing there now, but this
Right.
is maybe in the
Yep.
future, anywhere there's, or private people's solar situations.
So Grant himself has solar and a battery storage, and that would fall under what they're calling tier one.
Okay,
Bill's electric pickup, it falls under tier one. If you had 3 electric pickups, you'd have to. I think that would push you into tier 3. Or to tier 2, excuse me, into the next one, because they're each 150 kilowatt, whatever megawatt, Which is something I never even thought of until we started doing this, kind of interesting.
First time I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right,
So if there's a fire training program, the people putting in this storage should be responsible for the cost of training those firefighters. Because
I
otherwise,
don't know
yeah, and
if it's allowed by the state.
Hmm.
Like if the state says, or maybe the state's gonna offer training, I don't know enough about the fire department end of it. But JP says there is a lot of training and things like that they do.
Yeah.
Some of the systems, if they're a certain size, have to have their own suppression system. Sometimes water's not the best answer,
right,
they sometimes burn.
Yeah, cause so basic, I just rewatched it last
Oh.
night, yeah. So I just rewatched the meeting, so basically, yeah, right? So what basically has to happen is that it depends on the manufacturer's guidelines of how the firefighters respond to the fire. So if the manufacturer guideline says it's safer, the contaminants that are in the battery and it explodes, is it better to let it burn or put water on it? Cause as you've heard probably on the news, like with Teslas, you can't put water on it. It'll just
Yeah.
make it go more crazy. You just gotta let it burn.
It's like a
So it
grease
just-
fire.
Yeah, agree, yeah, exactly. So it all depends, it all boils down to the contaminants that are within the batteries of how the fire department has to address the fire. But to his point with technology, the contaminants, the chemicals could change over time. Like right now it's lithium phosphate or something like
Yeah,
that.
lithium ion.
Yeah, lithium ion, thank you. So it goes from lithium ion, it could be a different chemical in 10 years from now that they developed that is better.
It's
So
changing fast.
it's changing
It's-
fast.
It's very hard because there's a lot of people in town that want a bylaw, period, of some kind.
yeah. I
Yeah.
understand that.
And there's the other side to it is like, do you just let, the building commissioner and things like that deal with the regulations and cause like JP said, like what the fire department is gonna require, like they're updating that, the Massachusetts is constantly. So it's,
Yeah,
no town is gonna be able to do that.
It's a
So
moving
it's-
target.
Right.
Yeah.
And the technology is changing rapidly, as we all know.
Right.
There'll be another big jump and they could be gone, could be something totally different, who knows?
yeah, and on piggyback on that note is that we technically have a bylaw already in place. This is just a more refined one that like really addresses the specifics, cause since there's no bylaw actually in place, Whately's vulnerable for somebody to just come in here and do it, nothing can stop them. So that's why this is a very protective measure due to aquifers and such.
If you have an hour to read through it, it's pretty extensive. Brand has put a ton of time into it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be on point, I believe.
So. What's next? Is anyone looking for us to kind of endorse this, or do you think?
I think that everyone here should take that home and read it, and if there's something alarming in there, then you can get a hold of me and I can bring it up.
Okay,
You can also attend our next meeting, whenever that will be posted, and we did have some people from town here last week that asked questions and. Yeah,
okay,
it is kind of a fluid situation, you know, it's changing, it seems like every meeting Brant comes in with some other. New thing, yeah, exactly.
okay, well, so I think then.
It seems to me. He suggested that we could have a letter of endorsement, it seems, it's just by the time we get something voted on, hyped up. It's gonna change. Like, it seems like it's.
So you think for now, maybe what we should do is just familiarize ourselves with this
Yes,
and
yes.
speak up if we see anything.
yeah, and then I would propose that after hopefully it passes at town meeting in June, right?
Yeah,
Then, like, you can amend these things, it's not forever.
Yeah,
So if we find something, you know, that you want us to talk about like farmer wells and, but it's kind of already in there.
yeah,
I mean, if you're pulling out of some pond,
that's your source.
right? Yeah, I mean, how big do you want, you know, like, again, you can't have every single scenario in it, it's not realistic.
Right.
Can I play the dummy here? I'm not sure what this acronym BEST stands for.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Battery.
Battery.
Storage system, yeah.
yeah, battery resource systems.
Yes, thank you, yeah.
This is for the whole town, like includes West Whately.
Yes, and believe it or not, I know you know this, but there is a west part of this town. Some people don't know that.
A Wild West.
Yeah,
Get a drought to dry up.
yeah,
Does this just cover wells, or you mentioned ponds? When I read this, it seems like it's for the agricultural, it's any agricultural water,
right,
right?
So how do you-
Supply well.
right. So like if you have a shallow well, I don't think there's a realistic distance that this could be, that you could say, do you know what I mean? Like there's no. It's like it depends on,
Or if it's a seasonal.
if it's
well.
uphill, down, you know, all those different, yes, it's seasonal.
Yeah.
What's the terrain like? What's the ground made up of? Is it sand? Is it gonna travel? Is there ledge underneath? Is it gonna
Right.
ride along?
Yeah, but I
Maybe
mean,
calls
like,
it a plume.
when this says like agricultural water supply wells. Is that talking like a traditional well, or?
I think he's leaving it somewhat loose on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's sort of the feeling I got when I was reading through it, really, just really quickly.
The trick is to not have the attorney general see something in there that's so egregious that they kick it out. And that's what he's
Right,
trying to do.
okay. Yeah, I will agree, yeah, the obligation to identify agricultural wells through other.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we went down the rabbit hole of if there's a best storage and then someone moves in next door and drills a well, then what do you do? I mean, you can't, like, there's a point where you can't, you know, then it's like, okay, if it's on them, they know that's there, right?
Well, how many feet you gotta be away from it, right?
500.
Right.
Yeah,
It's right there.
all right, so it seems like what we should review this and speak up if we see anything that. Should be considered in the future.
Yep.
Refinements or concerns. Good, okay. Was thinking about any updates we have to the shop local pamphlet. Were you?
I did bring, yeah, I brought the one I had that your daughter painted into the school, and so they said they were gonna run it by Chrissy and get back to me, and, you know, I asked about, you know, how they were involved in like a drawing contest, but I haven't heard back from them, so I'm gonna just kind of go in there next time or just email, see if they thought about it anymore. She seemed like it was doable, but
Okay,
if the time goes by, you know, yeah, the school and it hasn't happened, I just figured I could gather up all the children I know.
yeah. Right, so I made a bunch of wooden display boxes for these pamphlets and dropped them off with Jen, who's gonna try to get some kids to paint on them.
Definitely get those done.
Yep,
That should.
and then, what did? I don't, like, in terms of editing the actual pamphlet,
Right, I gotta get in touch with,
or,
or even get her program she used.
Okay.
On that.
okay,
But so is that something, I mean, I could just do too, on a program that I already have on my computer? And just
Absolutely.
retype it and, okay.
yeah.
I can just
Do you have her old, like, so you just have like a starting template, or I guess?
I don't have it yet, but I
Yeah.
can.
If you think it's easier to use something that's familiar to you, Amy in LaValley is great about
Yeah.
printing these here.
Oh, okay.
And you can just email it, however you wanna proceed is great. I've got some refined information from a couple of people that I touched base with. I know maybe Eric, you were gonna try to talk to Gabe Russo.
Yeah, I've reached out to him a couple times. He does respond to me, but he doesn't send me any information. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll let him know, like, if it gets close, I'll just say.
Okay.
Last
Right.
reach.
Yeah, okay, because he was gonna, isn't he gonna try to do some retail up at Chestnut Mountain?
Well, I don't know. Last I talked to him, he said he was gonna have a farm stand down on River Road.
Oh, it was gonna be at his place.
Yeah,
Okay,
at that
oh, okay,
Forest, I think he's calling it Forest City. That's it.
Forest City, right,
Okay.
okay. All right, so we
But
should,
I haven't heard. An update. Or I haven't gotten any like solidified information. But I can definitely send that on.
Send
as
this
soon
way,
as-
yeah, whenever you figure, I got.
I'll send him another message this week and just say, hey. I know
Okay.
it's busy, but I at least just want like the address.
Yeah.
And what
The
he
name.
plans to,
yeah, you know, even two lines on, you know,
Yeah.
open June to November.
yeah, if you just text. me.
Retail veg or
I'll
something.
send him another message.
Okay,
Chestnut Mountain didn't wanna be included though, I did talk to Jake.
that's right, we talked, yeah, we texted about that, okay, good, that would be great, do you know them at all?
Yeah,
Okay,
Jake, and I've talked to his father too, but I've never met him in person.
Is
okay.
part of that in Whately?
Yeah. Is it Hatfield?
I know the road to get there is in Hatfield, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything.
Oh, I thought.
No.
I think it does. I think it
Well,
works.
Chestnut Mountain is
Yeah, it does.
partially Whately,
I
right?
just don't know where the line is.
So I don't either.
I'm just interested.
Well,
Well,
I
that's,
wonder if it's like split.
well, since he told me to ask him, I was like, oh, I
What's that?
Whately.
Cause you go down.
See, I thought
Right
the
there by the
farm-
bridge.
Well, that's, I thought
I
it would
thought
be
the
West.
farm was
Road.
in Wait.
Well,
even though
Swifty's
you-
involved.
I'll double check.
Okay,
I must
I
go on
mean,
the angle
his
there,
people
but.
go to Whately, he lives in Whately, but the farm is separate, so.
well, I mean, I think, we don't, it's not like,
I'm fine with it either way. I was just wondering.
yeah, I
Yeah.
No,
mean,
that's a good
go on,
question.
Jimmy lives on
Just
Chestnut.
Right.
Hatfield, too.
Right.
And,
It's right on the line.
By like a
Like, so close.
out that way.
Well, yeah,
and it's not like we're stacked up with other Christmas tree farms either.
that's true. And that's another thing. It's like, if we're gonna redo it,
You know.
we wanna have sort of like
Correct.
sections that say, you know, of like,
Upper
they're all
Rocks
just
Road.
kind of their own thing, but like,
That far.
say somebody wanted to get a certain vegetable or whatever,
Mhm.
we do like columns of, hey, these people are veggies.
It's
I
like
think when
Some-
Tori set this up,
It's just easier to do it like this.
I think it was kind of like we were trying to give the
Oh,
retail
yeah.
places
Oh, that's
sort of
not-
premium.
Not at all.
That's right. There's the
Yeah,
whole-
that's all, yeah, it was on the back.
But it
I'm
does have
pronouncing
sections for just hay.
It's not
So it's like technically these all are
It's like a tree.
Food related.
Yeah, I mean, that's perennials.
Okay.
By the reservoir.
Any, I think annual styles were good.
I just have a question.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You know, you could approve this
This
differently,
pamphlet is from the town
if you,
where people.
you know, when you work
I
on
believe
it.
so.
Is that what?
Yeah, I
this
think
is?
it's-
Just wanted to make
It's a
sure.
lot of.
It's like a,
information of-
list of all the farms in the town, and then on the farm stands, people
I
just
just
like
thought
pick
if
up a
somebody's
pamphlet.
picking up.
Oh, I put this farm, this farm.
Why would I go there? I wanna get
Okay.
there. you know.
So you're not far off if you went to.
I think as, if we.
Right, yeah, it's like two different sides.
Past this house, and kept going, also
You know,
Chestnut.
Yeah, okay, I do know, it is the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like Charlie
Kind of a
Finance
big operation.
suggested,
Yeah, big field.
yeah, try to
Yeah.
push beef sales, you
Right.
know, do
Needs.
beef sales and a phone number, and so, you know, that's the change I made for him.
Right.
Sobieski's, I think, wanna add
Yeah, that's an
their own
interesting
little
area.
areas.
Who's selling beef?
Underneath.
Yeah.
Mainly Smith College and Amherst
I
College.
think those kind of
Alright.
changes are gonna help people understand
You have a shop?
how to use the thing.
We have freezers at the farm if you're
Just
ever
kind of
interested.
keep
to-
refining it,
a little bit or
providing the
something.
right
Yeah.
information over time.
Yeah. We sell to the neighbors and
Maybe
the,
you don't have a shop. Who am I giving my money to?
Don't do that.
we have a coffee can with a money symbol drawn on it.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
sophisticated.
Well,
So I think anybody who, you know, just kind of peruse the pamphlet, if there's some farms here that you think you should reach out to and just make sure their info is updated. I talked to Galantis, Tananis, Al Sanderson. And I feel like I talked to somebody else. Oh, Sobieski's. So I got those. I got the four covered. If you see, you know. If you can, you know, get in touch with Gabe and.
Yeah, the other thing I was thinking too, when Jake was talking about it, is Kitchen Garden on there? Technically not. Out Whately, I mean, their base is in Sunderland, but
But they
they've got
are-
quite a bit of land and.
Right, well, I think the standard we've always used for including farms was do you farm?
Yeah,
And so,
I can reach out to them
okay,
and see if she wants to be included on it.
Would you buy their stuff? Or do you buy it? Or do they just, that's a whole.
They're just wholesaling.
Oh.
Yeah,
Places, yeah.
yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if there's anyone in Whately that's got it. Well, yeah, probably.
Maybe somebody sells something of theirs, whatever.
Yeah, maybe the diner uses their salsa or something.
I don't know if the diners.
The diners.
Yeah, no, yeah, I doubt it.
all right,
Well,
well, so I will just, I think we could just kind of send any updated information we get to Jen and you work on,
Make a folder, start.
Yeah.
Taking it out.
okay, and we'll get your information too.
Yeah.
All right, great, so yeah, big changes to Jen, so Judy Markland has, reached out on a couple of different fronts. One is, the last I knew, I thought she might tune in tonight, but she's working on a survey regarding would farms in the area rent a commercial kitchen? If they could, to make their own jams or, what?
Yeah, did you get the email that she just sent about the survey?
No,
Yeah, cause I figured, cause you were at the thing, she did send me a survey and CC'd you on it, it is printable, she wanted you guys to look at it tonight.
okay, is there a way we can do that?
Technically, yeah, but I don't really wanna mess with this thing, but what do you think for a second? Yeah,
So-
it's pretty lengthy, it will probably be next meeting, I just wanted to bring it to your attention. So,
Okay, all right, so Judy's working on a survey that can be distributed to the agricultural community, and as far as I know, it's about including a commercial kitchen
yeah,
that could be rented by farms in a renovation of the old school, up in the center of town. I know a few of us, including Eric, have talked to a couple of people about this. And I think we kind of discovered that there are underused commercial kitchens available for rent. In Covington,
Well, it's
Coming-
being
coming
built.
soon,
Yeah,
yeah.
coming soon, yeah.
Kitchen Garden has one,
Mike Otera's got.
Mike Otera, that was the one in Deerfield, I couldn't.
There's,
A church in Williamsburg has.
I don't know
one.
that. I don't know if Ruby's gonna rent it, but Oliver's Farmstead and Goshen is gonna have their own commercial kitchen here shortly, which she mentioned to me about using.
I think there's one at one of the private schools in Deerfield too that has been available to farmers. Somebody told me that.
I think the thing about a commercial kitchen is that it's been like pretty accessible, low hanging fruit for grant funds for a while now.
Oh.
And like they get, not that easy, but they get funded.
They get a discounted commercial kitchen.
And then, yeah, so I mean, I think they are available.
Okay.
But I don't know, you know, I haven't actually talked to them to see if like people are using them. Other than their own, like kitchen garden, I don't know if Lily's, if they're still renting that out.
Okay. Okay. Well, this survey that I think it, do you know, is Judy's in hope that we can get it out to all the farms in town and solicit a response?
I think so. Okay, so I just sent it, if anybody wants to look at their email, I just sent it to them. So you guys can see it, whoever has access to their phone or email right now. And I think so, cause what she told me in the email, she was like, hi, just looked at the agenda, da, 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 da. The center school has been developing a survey. Here's a draft in process. We plan to send it to you when we were further along, but it appears you might, and this now might be a good time. We will meet next week, the 27th. If you like any, if you have any questions or thoughts, let us know or add me to the group. So that was just like a brief thing of what she said. So you could just review it and see what you guys think about it. But they're gonna keep developing this draft. That's basically what she said. So yeah, it's about like 3 pages. Did everybody get it?
I got it.
Okay, cool. So.
Okay. And so what should we do with, I mean, should we be, this week, everybody read the email and
Yeah, it's one of those that we'll have to.
direct communication back to Judy, I would think, on your thoughts on the survey.
I think the hardest part is gonna be getting farmers to reply.
Yeah.
I mean, especially, we're headed into the worst time
Yeah.
to ask something of a farmer.
Right. Right. So that kind of brings me to the next thing I wanted to kind of maybe we'll even try to wrap it up, but, all right, so it sounds like we got a little bit of required reading here. You're done reviewing this, make sure you read Judy's email and offer some feedback. I'll do the same. On the commercial kitchen.
I guess the only last thing I have to add to the water thing is when you're reading it, keep in mind, like Bill said, you can't just say we don't want it here. That's like the hard point we have to keep in mind every time we do anything.
Right.
Just you can't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just keep that kind of floating around in the back of your head.
Sure. Okay, so possibly here, the last thing I wanted to talk about is, I think increasingly we're gonna be asked, it's obviously happening. How can you ask all the farms in town what they think of a commercial kitchen? You know, this survey, and we don't have a way, and I've said it to everyone who's ever asked, we're not gonna get any emails back. We don't have a way.
No.
To communicate. And as I was going around talking to people about either the pamphlet or the kitchen, I asked, would you join a Signal chat group of all the farms in town?
What is that even?
Signal is like a messaging app. It's like WhatsApp in a way, but because it's not associated, I don't know who it's associated with. I've heard that it is much less monitored.
Yeah,
You have some
I
thoughts
use
on
it, yeah.
Okay.
No, there's a Valley tool sharing group where it's like folks rent out like a bandsaw or whatever, you know, what have you. And yeah, it's like encrypted end to end, like, no, like the people that run it don't let any governments or any organizations get any information from it. Like, it's very much its own thing inside of the Signal app.
And it's free.
It's free, yeah, you can sign up with your phone number, I think.
Right.
And it just like, routes through that. And, yeah, the group that I'm in has like 300 something people in it. So, I mean, it can get pretty big, it holds up pretty well. And yeah, I think it'd be a good idea if people would use it,
Yeah, there's already I got added to a signal group by one of my farm workers last year. It's there's a group specifically for farm workers in the valley that's just workers. There's no owners. You can't be an owner on the group. But, where they can say like, hey, is such and such a good place to work, or, I think it's.
Up like alerts all the time, or is there like, you can just.
I think you
log
just
in?
go on and you can like see the updates. I'm sure that you can set it up to ping you at all hours of the night if you want, but.
yeah, I would recommend.
I do.
I just need
No
to text for
notification.
that reason.
Yeah.
Not like that.
It would give you the opportunity to contact any one
Yeah.
person within that list of people directly.
Yeah,
Or you could,
Yes.
say, okay, I really wanna just ask the greenhouse growers, so I'm gonna go these 3 people, or I really wanna ask the organic guys. So I mean, like Charlie Janice really liked the idea. Al Sanderson was into trying it, as long as it was free and someone set it up and showed him how to use it. Hugh Manheim, everybody was kind of like, okay, I could see this, and, for me, it's kind of like, hey, every Wednesday, we got two extra pallet spaces going to Big Y, anybody need us to deliver for, or,
Right.
hey, I got seed potato for 5 more acres and I'm out of land, anybody got? 5
Anybody need it?
Or AdCom got a question.
You got a
Is
question,
anyone
would
interested in a
anybody?
commercial kitchen?
Yeah.
And I wonder if, I wanted to hear from you, like.
Seems simple enough, I mean.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's simple enough, but is it anyone, are they gonna respond to it?
well, you wanna know something funny? So I'm over there talking to Al about, something. And I mentioned the Signal chat group and he says, well, Jen texted me. And I was like, did you get back to her?
Yeah, you.
No. Yeah, he did.
After you.
And I only, yes, because
Okay.
I shamed him into it. So, but that's like the point, so I don't know what
Yeah.
mechanism we should try to create to achieve that. And the one I came up with was the Signal chat. WhatsApp is Meta or Facebook. People, that kind of turns some people on. Any ideas?
I mean, now that it seems like more, at least most of the farmers I know do have cell phones now, it is a technology they're embracing. Maybe going home and sitting and emailing on your computer is too much, but doing something like that, as long as someone can help you figure, go through the process of doing it, and I'd be willing to do it. I need to get a new phone anyway, because I can't put anything else on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, farmers around Whately, the best way to talk to them is just to go to where they are.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's any farmer anywhere.
They have-
You have to go track
Right,
them
like,
down.
that's how we have been communicating, and it does seem a little easier now with texting and stuff, but
Right.
a lot of them are probably still on that old, go see them.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I've functioned a lot too.
It'd be nice to try something new.
And you can drop out, you can remove yourself like that.
Yeah, don't like it?
Yeah.
We go big. too.
I'm in a little Signal chat group, that's just a group of friends that, seems manageable. If it were opened up to the town and the neighboring town, with 60 farms or something like that. I guess it either sinks or it swims,
Worth a shot.
so. I don't know, should we try to get something like that going? Yeah. Get some traction, okay. Well, I have it on my phone, so I guess I could invite you all to join.
Got a group too.
You're on Signal?
I think so.
Okay, and we could, maybe as we bump into other farms, we could say, hey, can I invite you to do this?
So is this an app that you're downloading?
It is, yeah,
For you?
yeah, pretty, Okay, well, why don't we try to put a signal chat together? I will get on that and initiate that, and then I think it can just kind of grow. And maybe we can put together a little communication network that works and we'll be able to kind of take the temperature of the town.
That's right.
All right,
Yeah.
look for that, look for that invitation.
Okay.
And that's kind of all I've got. We'll see whoever can make it on Saturday. We should think about our May meeting, which would be second Monday.
Or, oh no, the 11th.
Okay. Why does that, is that a conflicting day in the town calendar? Why?
May 10th is Mother's Day, May 11th, I don't know. That's the only thing I got, cause I just redid my calendar. That's the only thing, May 11th, I don't know, but May 12th is the planning board, that's a date that I recently just said.
Okay,
So maybe that's why you're thinking.
May 11th, yeah, okay. All right, so I guess we can plan on that. I know somebody wants to come from CISA, and again, it's talking about surveying all the farms in the community about drought preparedness.
Oh, is this,
Steve Toronto,
yeah, I just met with him earlier this week.
okay,
Apparently CISA's got, they're working with an organization in Pennsylvania that has some funds left over from a grant program that are working for drought preparedness. There's a whole, he sent me a whole list of stuff that can be covered.
so, okay.
So he probably wants to just see if there's farms out there that are interested in getting involved with it.
Right, and yeah, I think when I spoke with them briefly about it, it's not like you're gonna get a new irrigation pump next month or anything.
No, I
Take some time,
get the
but
feeling
yeah.
it's gonna be a process.
Yeah, but anyway, so again, it's kind of like. If we, this is the sort of information that if we could get it out to all the other towns and all the other farms in town.
Especially if you could send a message and just say, hey, you might wanna show up at the next Ag Commission meeting when we have such and such coming to talk
Yeah,
about.
if you're interested in it.
Yeah, if you're interested in this.
Or we could even say to the guy from CISA, here, this is our signal
Right,
chat.
welcome, yeah.
Solicit the group with
Yeah.
what.
And that might be a slippery slope if you start letting people just almost be less likely to answer if they're getting
Yeah, I mean,
berated.
You could just put his contact information in just like a brief thing, like, hey, if you're interested, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
here's the
reach out to this guy.
yeah, you reach out to
Yeah.
this guy, here's his number, boom. And then you let the farmers decide if they want to talk.
yeah, right.
Yeah, if you want more info.
Yeah.
The ag company.
But I agree, you wanna keep people out, because then once you cloud that, you can't really kick them out of the group, you will have to start a new one, so you wanna be conscious of who you invite in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I move we adjourn.
I got one question. I just
Yeah.
wanna make sure, I'm gonna bring those signs down to the highway department.
Yeah.
I just wanna make sure we got the locations where we want the sign. Agrees on the locations. I thought when you said the triangle, that would be a nice spot, so.
Okay.
that's one. And two on River Road, both ends of River Road.
Sure.
One by the reservoir up in, towards Conway on Whately Road, that one.
Oh, yeah.
And one coming from, they're coming from Haydenville.
Yep.
By the reservoir.
By the reservoir. Those sound like great spots.
I'm ready for that this week.
Cool.
I don't think it's gonna snow anymore.
No,
They won't get plastered.
no, feels different out there today.
Does anyone else, I'm just wondering if it would make sense to, we kind of. In the agenda, you were saying that maybe we wouldn't meet till October after our next meeting.
Yeah.
Would it make more sense to meet in June instead of May? I know May is my busiest month, so I'm probably not gonna be able, like
Okay.
with the planning board stuff, if there's something has to give.
Yeah,
Like, we're gonna be straight out trying to get corn in.
yeah, and compost delivery.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering if like maybe second week of June, it slowed down just a tad. It would give a little more time, maybe, I don't know, just a thought.
Well, it's.
I mean, I don't need to be at every meeting, but.
Yeah, no, it's me, if we skip, if we decide May is, we need, and I can just push Mark off till, I know, Steve Toronto there.
Yeah.
Till June,
Just a thought.
what does everybody else think?
When's your, usually you guys are done in June?
Usually May is the last meeting,
Oh, I see.
but Mike's thinking, what if we skipped May, met in June, I mean. You know, it would give us a couple of, another month to try to build out this signal group.
Yep.
And get, you know, if we could get it viable. Then, we'd probably be able to interact better with Judy's survey and the CISA.
Does she have, like, on the survey, is there any information about what it would mean for the cost of that building being actually made safe for a kitchen?
I mean, I've heard 5.7 million, they wanna do virtually 100% grants. Except for the CPC funding, they don't wanna use.
And it's not the only thing that would be in there.
Right,
That's the other thing, it's supposed, in theory, the kitchen would be downstairs, right?
right.
And there's something else.
I think there's talk that, I mean, what they're doing is they're looking at all kinds of different possible uses. I think daycare was one.
Okay.
That seemed like a
I would
great
get behind
idea.
that.
Yeah.
It sounds real similar to what's happening at Berkshire Trails, Towington. Yeah, because I mean, we got the contract, it was like a $1 million earmark to renovate just the cafeteria and the kitchen into like what the market is now in Worthington. And then that'll be like a commercial kitchen for rental share use. But yeah, they want to turn it into like town offices and then like a daycare center, you know, all stuff like that. So I think a lot of these grant programs that, you know, towns and stuff are applying for have that kind of like multi-use infrastructure in mind.
Yeah.
Right, the more, you know, different uses, open up opportunities to get grants from different sources, things like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sounds like the kitchen might not be the biggest,
Yeah.
most popular thing that
29 million.
people are interested in. This one, I know that's.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ag use of that, maybe we found out. Maybe we're finding out that there's a resource already that's not getting used, but, you know, I think there's also been talk about, you know, these various food trucks have to have an association with a commercial kitchen. You know, there's the possibility of doing things like cooking classes. Yeah, so, you know, a kitchen may have lots of other, lots of people. Yeah.
That's a market. Yeah.
So.
So I would propose Doug to meet on June
Don't
8th.
worry about being on the other side.
All right, why don't we,
No, I see.
why don't we, think about June 8th as our next meeting day?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
June 8th?
Yep.
And then we'll try to consider that the last
We have
meeting
some
in
problems.
season until,
To deal with it.
Yeah.
until
And deal with
October.
that month, so.
All right, I guess I move we adjourn at 7:02.
Second.
One of the first things.